Yeah, I know. I'm glad outside today. It's nice to be back in. I don't even remember the last time I went to a park. I have no idea how long it's been. Um, it's been over a week for sure, I think. Maybe more. I don't even know anymore. No idea.
Thank you.
Cold. When did it get? I haven't been outside in so long. I didn't realize it got cold again. It's like legitimately cold out. Oh. Sweatshirt. Well, the problem is when you sell primarily to people that go to Florida, I don't think our sweatshirts would sell as well as, t-shirts. Like everyone wears a t-shirt. No matter what the weather, you wear a t-shirt. Right? I mean, we didn't even do the long sleeve shirt yet because we weren't sure how many people would buy it or not. Well, once we sell out of t-shirts, I'll make sweatshirts and long sleeve shirt. There's a line just to get in Keystone today. There's a line. Yeah, I've been avoiding this whole week I've been working, but there hasn't been a good reason to go out to the parks anyway with these crowds. Yeah, I know it's not even. It's not much warmer here than it even is in New York. I think New York's 3 or 4 degrees below us right now. So. Maybe 54 now. Someone told me earlier it was 58, like around 1 or 2, I think. I think the temperature here right now, as opposed to the high in New York today, was only off by a few. $70 here. Where is here? We got Smugglers Run at 50, Star Tours at 30, Mickey Shorts 15 minutes. Yeah, it's overcast and a little chilly, yeah. You'll see it's mostly Floridians at Disney World these days anyway, but you can tell the Floridians because they're wearing jackets. I mean, I'm actually wearing pants today. Still short sleeves though. Unless it has to be insanely cold for me to put on long sleeves. Yeah, I know where Kingston is. I used to have family in Kingston. Paint the Night, a good parade for Hollywood Studios. I would take any parade at Hollywood Studios at this point. I would welcome back Pixar Pals Countdown to Fun. And that was the worst parade I've ever seen. Mentally preparing myself for Monday morning when I have to review the Disney Junior Play and Dine. Although I don't think they're calling it that anymore. It's just breakfast with Disney Junior characters at Hollywood and Vine now, I think. I think we got a cavalcade coming. Let's grab a spot for it. I like the Zero to Hero victory parade. That was a good one. That was fun. I liked Mulan. Aladdin was fun. Toy Story was fun. All those little limited time parades, or I say limited time, a couple of them lasted several years each. I loved Block Party Bash. Block Party Bash was a favorite. And then Pixar Pals was just horrendous. Happy to see me, Sherman. Happy to see you guys. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button so more people will join us. Please subscribe if you haven't. As the weeks go on, I'll get more in the habit of doing these again. Enterprise rental car. Enterprise rental car. Remember when they hit that water main right here? And there was construction walls and the water shot over the construction walls? I don't know if anyone remembers that. That was amazing. It was such a great day. Oh. It was a while ago. It's a couple of years ago at this point. Whenever they were doing the work for this bar, I think. It wasn't that long ago, but it's in the realm of years. This park's hard to gauge because this park's like always at capacity since the reopening. So this park doesn't necessarily like when it got worse, when all four parks got worse in September, October, I feel like this park leveled off. Like it hasn't gotten any worse since then. So I don't know. The wait times in this park and all that just seem to be about the same.
Thank you for your cooperation.
No, people don't distance anymore. That's like long over. That's kind of the other reason I stopped coming. A lot of it just becomes a fight to distance, right? Like, see, this guy's between lines right now, and now she took the line behind. It's kind of where we're at. Like, you know, at least people put the mask on. I appreciate that. But you would think there weren't floor markers at every single thing they have to go to. So I literally just think it's just spite, right? It's just, you do it purposefully. Like, you know the lines are at every single thing you're going to go to. And I just don't know. Where I am in my life, I don't want to fight with guests anymore. Because my luck is I'll have a fight with a guest about them not being in a line. And it'll become a scene, and then I'll have to hear about it on the internet. Katie is going to be streaming from Disneyland tonight. We're going to switch things up. She's going to wait till it gets dark. Make things a little different and interesting. I know there's only so much to show you from that event, but it'll be nice to walk around at night and see the park, Cars Land, and Pixar Pier and all of that. Oh man, Rise looks like a mess. You know, this is not just people waiting to get scanned. This is kind of just the line, I think, at this point. Oh no, maybe, no, these people are all just standing here. Is it down and they're just not dumping the queue? Yeah, I think it's down and they're just letting people wait. You know what? You know what we're not getting in line for? The market. Speaking of famous Tom Corliss internet fights. Line's actually not that long, but I know there's nothing new. Can we talk about this themed plug? That's great. There's a themed plug in the side of that. My Diet Coke droid's not out and about. Alright, let's fight our way fight our way down the corridor into Black Spire, see what's going on. Are the new veggie wraps any good? I would have came and reviewed the breakfast one today, but I really needed to sleep in after the week I've had. We did review the lunch one. It's on the website. I think it's a mostly positive review. You may want to read it. The Zucchi wrap. But I'll probably, it's as bad of an idea as this is, I'm probably on Monday when we come to do the Disney Junior breakfast, I'll probably after that come grab the breakfast wrap so we have a review. It's just that I'll be hungry after all that food at Hollywood and Vine. God, look at the line for first order. Jeez. It's actually, I guess they got the Falcon line under control because it's pretty chill out here. It's quiet. Too quiet. Great to see you too, Rob. I know what's going on at Olga's. They don't even have like a line, not even like a check-in line. There's the Falcon line ends here. That lady had every Noimo in her basket, all in clothes. It was several $100s worth of Noimos. They've always, security's never been in costume in Galaxy's Edge. That's never been a thing. That's a safety thing though. Sometimes you have to sacrifice story for safety. It's actually a conversation we're going to have on News Tonight coming up. I thought it would be an interesting one to have. No one ever really talks about it. Sometimes you sacrifice story in the name of, safety protocols or security, surveillance, etc. I always feel like somebody's watching me. That's because they are. Yeah, it's a good conversation. I think it's one that no one ever talks about. I think it's interesting. It's interesting from an operations standpoint to see the fight between, we always talk about the fight between, Imagineers and what the budget might be. You never talk about the fight between them and, the necessary functions of the park, such as security. says Saucers is 30. Is it actually? It doesn't look that long. Maybe they're down to one side. There's a good amount of people in that queue. I think they are actually down to one side. They absolutely are. Yeah. This side is not running. Are they short cast members? Because that's what it actually looks like. Did they just send people home early? I don't know that I see enough cast members even run another side. Well, that's why it's 30 minutes. I guess we can go watch the ride, right? Go look at it. There's a line for the Toy Story Land Cosmopolitan. There's a line.
I wouldn't have liked the thought of it.
Yeah, you can't really have a whip attraction without a roof in Central Florida, though. Originally, they wanted to. So the one they built in Shanghai, the Woody's Roundup, was actually supposed to go here. And then I think the fight was, they're like, it's got to go under a cover in Florida. We can't have another ride down in the rain and getting that hot. Bianca, I don't even know. We are still talking to like 6 or 7 places at this point, and I don't know where we're gonna end up, so I have no idea. I will tell you, nothing will be far from Disney World. We obviously don't want to be too far away from the parks. We're trying to be 10 to 15 minutes from anywhere that's not the Animal Kingdom Resort area on property. Unfortunately, at this point, the really, really big cool place I was looking at hasn't panned out, but I'm not going to talk about it yet because I never know. It may miraculously happen. We got some droid playtime happening out here. Very fun. Because money? Yeah, I mean, obviously it's over money. You know, places that, you know, we think this is what it's worth and this is what we're going to pay. They think it's worth way more. You negotiate a bit and, you know, eventually land at a point where you have a final offer and you either accept it or you don't. And we didn't feel comfortable with the final offer. It would have been really cool. I was really looking forward to it, but you know, you gotta be realistic. Got to be somewhat realistic about what our budget is for the studio. A new studio for my merchandise collection. I mean, a lot of stuff will go on display no matter where we go. A lot of people, yeah, I own a lot of merchandise, but I also own a lot of like props and stuff. You know? One Man's Dream is open. Should we go? Let's go through One Man's Dream. Why not? Please have your face covering over your mouth and while you're walking. I think since the last time I streamed, we know that Disneyland's going to reopen. That's exciting. Oh, it's crowded in here.
This is the plan for a super cartoon camera. We call it the multiplane camera.
The problem was how to take a painting and make it behave like a real piece of scenery under the camera. The different elements in the scene were separated according to their
All these lights went out. Model's dark. Super dark. A lot of lights out in here. That's a little dark too. These are nice and lit. See, that's what everything's supposed to look like in here. Hope we missed the film. It's 13 back that way. Mystic Manor was in the news this week thanks to Jungle Cruise. They mentioned Alberta Falls said her most memorable trip was one to Mystic Point in the little newspaper clip for the backstory they released. That was like Imagineering being like, all right, what can we put in this newspaper that'll make people less mad that a woman runs the Jungle Navigation Company Limited? And they're like, Mystic Manor. If we say she went to Mystic Point as a kid, people will say nothing. We're like, all right, that's it. We got it. Well, people would care because you're rewriting the backstory, right? It's Albert Falls has been for a very long time considered the owner of the company, and now it's like, he got lost. She's been in charge for a long time. I don't know. That's like in this generation. That's the thing, right? That's the kind of like a trope at this point. Like that's how everything gets rewritten, right? It's kind of like this was run by a man. Something happens to the man, and now because we want our stories to be inclusive, everything's like, the woman runs the company, and the woman is the main character, and yeah, kind of this overcorrection, right? I like the idea that Albert was getting on in age and she was starting to help with the company and she had new creative ideas. And I don't know why they felt the need to go like over the edge and be like, no, he's dead. He died. We don't know he's dead. He's missing. But I doubt that's going to be resolved in any way. Yeah, but like they changed. So Skipper Canteen only opened a couple of years ago. So you're even undoing some of that story, right? Because he's not missing in the story of Skipper Canteen. They're both actively there. So now you've kind of rewritten that a bit. Right, there's no reason both of them couldn't still be running the company. Unless it's going to be an actual story point in the ride, but I doubt it. Like, I doubt we're going to find him. Because I think they're really just doing those two scenes. I don't think they're changing anything else at least at this time. Carol Baskin. She had her grandfather killed. She fed him to Bengal tiger. She placed Albert Falls exactly 20 feet away from the Bengal tiger. So that way he'd jump right on him.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's the same as
I think we're going to take a turn down. Let's go down Sunset. There's a long popcorn line. Yeah, Alberta's not a wife. It's a granddaughter. It's Albert Falls' granddaughter. Oh no, I hear it. I hear it. It's coming. Person's head. People are just standing on top of me in case you were asking about distancing. 'Cause it's a Disney Junior party. All right. This beat's about to drop. And the party will never stop. Everybody get up. Get up. Wave your hands from side to side. And join us for the ride. Disney Junior party. All right. Oh, no. Oh, no. Actually, the regular signs are fine. These are new. The ones on the end are fine. They're in period. They're actually kind of cool. I don't like the text advertisements. Be the star you wish upon. Is that what the other one says too? What does the other one say? Something different. Charms that last past midnight. And be the star you wish upon. Those are fun. These I hate. These are terrible. Like, that's good. The frame is good. The temporary ad is not. Could do without that. So someone had the right idea with the first two. See, like these are perfect. Like, I'm mad they got rid of Gone with the Wind and stuff, but these are good. And at least these posters fit. Yeah, and I have no problem with like putting current merchandise in the windows. I do have a problem with like poster displays and stuff. Like, that stuff should fit the time you're in. Like, you have that stupid A-frame out there anyway. Just always update the A-frame. I don't care what's in the A-frame. You're putting stuff on the wall. Man, it is packed in here. Yeah, the stupid A-frame is for specials, right? Then the A-frame shouldn't even be there anymore. That's the other side of the argument, is if you've now put the whatever you're looking to advertise at the moment in the poster board, there's no reason for that A-frame to be sitting in the walkway anymore, except that you just want to plaster ads everywhere to make more sales, which is the Bob Chapek school of merchandising, because that's where he came from in this company. Some reminders: if you're enjoying the live stream, please hit the like button. If you for some reason haven't, please subscribe. We have lots of great content every week, including lots of live streams, including today, this one, and one from A Touch of Disney, a Disney California venture coming up in a bit. And if you really like what we're doing, there's a couple great ways to support us. Number one is the super chat right here on YouTube. And number two is to join the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. And among the changes coming there, we have something very special we're cooking up for when we reach 500 members, and we're getting close. I think we're at 455. And we are planning a very, very big event for members of all levels when we hit 500 members. So please join us. Tower doesn't look that bad. How bad is Tower? I passed the wait time already. I have no idea. I'm gonna go to the store.
Bags of cash.
We're gonna have to wait. Oh, it is bad. The queue crossing is happening.
Oh, that's usually when the seats are. What's happening?
Q crossing.
Wait. Oh, look at this.
Why are people shoving through? Just wait for them to move the road. People are so impatient. 50 for tower, yeah. Thank you, Allison. Yeah, I don't know that we're actually going to do anything in this part. There's my new hat. I bought this already. The new bellhop hat. Had to have one. Had to have one. Someone just fell. Just heard a big splat in that room. Someone bought all that Phantasmic stuff that was in here. Probably an eBay reseller, I'm guessing. There was a bunch of Phantasmic stuff. Oh, someone has a super chat. Living the dream. We've been watching the first episodes of News Tonight. It's great to see how much has changed, how much has stayed the same. Well, thank you. I haven't watched the early ones in ages. I do remember, like, in the age when we didn't even have, like, a video intro or anything. I remember that. Yeah, the first run of the show is a little fuzzy, but I do recommend if people enjoy the show. I think we did some great stuff from the very beginning, so I'm a big believer that you guys should go back and watch the early ones if you haven't seen them. Fresh pavement. They actually relaid the bricks. It's nice. I like when they keep things. Happy birthday, Adam. I wish I could do the RPG. As you know, I barely have time to do this. And News Tonight's even been a bit of a struggle, as you probably saw how unprepared we were this week, as I rifled through papers half the show. And we didn't even get to double check that the graphics bit was loaded in. All the disaster that was this week's show.
What do you call this phone stand?
Gimbal?
Kimball?
Gimbal with a G?
G-I-M?
Or stabilizer.
Okay.
Either way.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's stop and appreciate the Mouse About Town sign, the greatest sign in any Disney park in the world, of course. Did no one even notice this clock? No one noticed this either. They put a clock on this building. It looks great. I love it. It's beautiful. It's great. Yeah, no one noticed all the new decor on this building, I guess. My team of reporters, very disappointed in them. They didn't notice the signs or the clock. No, like, I'm mad they ripped out the mural from inside the store. I'm not mad about the rest of the changes they made in here. This was a good they did a nice job. Like, the marquee looks great, the posters are good. The interior is thematic enough in comparison to a lot of other stores they were forced to remodel the last few years. I'll have to come get photos after we're done live streaming of these new posters. Yeah, see, this A-frame is superfluous, right? And it's absolutely superfluous because it's literally the same ad, right? They're both ads on both sides are the same as the A-frame. So as soon as those went up, the A-frame should have went away. I don't know if the time was correct. If you're looking at that clock for the time, and you know when you have a phone, I don't know that anyone needs to look at any thematic clocks anymore. They don't serve any real purpose. They used to when these parks were built. It's an interesting change, and I've never really thought about it. It'd be interesting to go through probably Shanghai, being the youngest park, go through and see how many places there's actually like clocks. Because if you go in these older parks, there's certainly clocks around and you notice them. Because, you know, you had to wear a watch back then. Otherwise, you'd always ask people what time it was. That was my first time seeing this stuff in person. The Kingdom of Cute. Oh, this is way smaller than it looked on the site. The cake tray. It's cute. Very cute. Oh, there's balls. I like that less. With the balls rolling around. Oh, they rearranged this store a bunch. There's no more big wall of mugs. There's just different lines. This is still ears. That's a cool Country Bear Jamboree Magic thing. Oh, there's actually a line to go in Mickey's of Hollywood. All right, come on, guys. There's 354 of you watching and only 198 likes. We need more likes. If we don't get more likes, I'm not going to come back and stream. Line for Keystone. Lines to shop. What is? Oh, the line actually goes around the corner from Mickey's of Hollywood. Oh boy. Should I get a bit? Oh, that's bottled stuff at PV's. Oh, thank you guys. That was very, very kind. That was a lot of likes. I appreciate it. There's a duck enjoying Gertie's log. The stump in the log that Gertie created when she pushed her way through into the area and eventually got to her home. Right there across Echo Lake. It looks like, I mean, again, I haven't been here in a while. It looks like they redid a lot of Gertie's vegetation. Well, it looks like it's really worn. I don't know, it just looks much fuller. Maybe they just haven't pruned it in a while. This takes me back, not coming to the parks for a bit, takes me back to my old vacationing days when it used to be, you know, instead of noticing these little incremental changes day to day, I now recognize these more substantial changes. Yeah, these seem, well, maybe they even chopped some down. I don't know. It definitely looks different. Yeah, no, it's definitely fuller because it even looks fuller over here. Gonna grab a beverage here. They're closed too, aren't they? Yeah. Why does the funnel place cake close early? Don't people buy funnel cakes in the evening? Chapek hates funnel cake. Well, Chapek doesn't eat anything because he's a robot. Well, he left his stump. He's enjoying it. He's the only duck. The only duck on all of Echo Lake today. It's too cold for everybody else. You can put ketchup on a funnel cake. There are savory funnel cakes. They're gross. I've had some. Back when Disneyland existed, Hungry Bear used to do a couple of savory ones. I know I for sure had like a, God, was it mac and cheese with flamin' hot Cheeto dust? This is probably a thing you could look up on the site. We reviewed it. But there were weird savory funnel cakes at Hungry Bear. Not the one I would put ketchup on, but I am sure in this world you can find savory funnel cakes that would go good with ketchup. Funnel cakes are good. It's not a thing I regularly have. It's not like it's maybe like a once a year, once every 2 year thing. It's been more common recently because of the festivals. This was the first Epcot festival where there wasn't a new funnel cake.
That was like
Let's go get in line at a popcorn stand. Maybe I'll grab a soda. Yeah, so all my funnel cake consumption the last couple of years has been Disneyland events and Epcot festivals. But I remember as a kid, like once every couple trips, my parents would be like, oh, let's get a funnel cake. The roasted almonds were our thing. That was the thing we got every so often was funnel cakes. Or almonds. How bad is this line? Should I go to the other popcorn cart? That one's pretty bad. Let's look at the other one. That or the Mickey pretzel cart. Can you tell that the dining capacity in this park is overburdened based on the fact there's at least 15 to 20 people in every popcorn line? Yeah, that one's pretty long too. All of these popcorn and pretzel lines are super long. No one's eating dinner in this park. I wish I had my second. I think I do have my second phone. I can mobile order a soda somewhere. Let's see what I can do. Let's see what I can do. Nope, my other phone's dead. It's pretty bad where there's nowhere you can go to get a drink in a short amount of time. It's not a great scenario. You got a Diet Coke with no ice in honor of me. That's very sweet. Thank you. God, the pretzel line is terrible. It's like all the way to commissary. Oh my God. Oh, there's the springtime popcorn. We could try the springtime popcorn. They're out of markers. There's no markers left. And 5 more people just got in the line before I got here. Fine. I'm gonna wait in this terrible line for a soda because it's 2021 and this is Disney World now. I don't know how we explain the capacity thing when this is for not a release of a new popcorn bucket. This will surely be the longest I've ever waited at this stand for anything. And like I know everyone's spaced so the lines look longer, but they're also actually longer. Like in terms of number of people, they're definitely longer. Yeah, I don't want a bottle. I don't like bottles. I don't even drink bottles at home. I drink cans. Should we get the gross springtime popcorn? I probably don't need springtime popcorn. I could probably do without it. I don't even think it's a review people would actually read. Does springtime popcorn taste like grass? I doubt it. I just remember even like the Christmas popcorn, we've run that review a couple times and people have never been wild about it. It's not one of our more popular reviews. It is a first world problem, but you can complain when you spend $120 something to go to a park, right? Like that's the realistic point of view in that is, yes, it is a first world problem, but it's also the problem of the people you gave $120 something a person to, right? So when you spend that kind of money, there is an expectation of value and quality and operations. So yeah, it may seem like a silly thing to complain about, but that's our business, right? Our business is to tell you what's going on in this place where you will have nothing but first world problems. There isn't a problem you're going to have at Disney World that is not a first world problem. It's the nature of it. It's a theme park. Glad we get to stare at this vent for a while. It's a beautiful vent. What time is it? Does anyone have the time? No, I didn't see any super chat. It didn't even come up. Let me see. I think I can pull it up now. Oh, Miriam, thank you so much. Love listening. You have a soda on us. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's very sweet. Very sweet. I'd like to note these people are standing literally on an icon that says, "Don't stand here." Thank you, Miriam. That was very sweet. Where did the pretzel line go? Where did it go? But I can't get a fountain soda there either. That's just oh, I think they left because there's no pretzels. I don't see any pretzels in the thing. I think they ran out. But I want a fountain soda. So here we are, having our first world problems in the popcorn line at Hollywood Studios. His manager, passive aggressive. She's like, people are literally standing on the do not stand here marker. Oh, too funny. Bum, bum, bum. People have been asking me about the helicopters. You're not the first person to bring it up. Apparently, there's been a lot of helicopter activity this week. It's not Disney doing anything either. They're not doing those aerial scans or anything again. So I don't know. If you notice helicopters at Magic Kingdom, that's more interesting because the other parks, there's enough airspace that you're allowed in near the other parks where you'll notice air traffic. Magic Kingdom is the interesting one because that's the one that's most of the no-fly zone. Yeah, does anyone have the time? I think I asked before and I missed it, but... I wasn't sure what time it is. $6:14, okay. Thank you, everyone who gave me the time. Appreciate it. In my life, you'd be surprised how many people won't even give me the time of day. But see, that's where that expression comes from, because people used to always ask people what time it is before cell phones. Yeah, MK does have a no-fly, which is why we're at Hollywood Studios, which there's enough airspace that you're allowed in that's near enough to this park that you'll certainly see and notice helicopters and stuff. I do need to know the time. I have a dining reservation. Hi, a Diet Coke with no ice, please?
Perfect. Do you let Andre know that he will be to
Anything else for you?
No, that's it.
Alrighty, it's gonna be $4.75 using a card?
Yep.
Alrighty.
and one Mickey.
So it's over there in this, yeah.
Yeah, the time I've been ordering drinks, so I haven't really needed to go get any.
Do you want your receipt?
Yes, please.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Of course, thank you, you too.
Let's go find a seat. find a seat. We'll see if Nick actually shows up to dinner tonight. My bet is no. Oh, that one's kind of dirty. We'll sit here. This looks cleanish. Let me get the stand out. No, it's actually not even in this park.
Oh my god, are you a vlogger?
Yeah, sure.
Can I say hi to Susie Burger in Palm Harbor, Florida?
Hi, Susie.
Hey, Susie!
I hope Susie's actually watching. I'm gonna lose my straw here. It is so there's the bars, a beautiful view of bars we have here. Can I get you a view of Gertie? There, you can see Gertie now. It's focused. Enjoy. Enjoy the Gert. I should come up with some sort of funny answer to throw people off when they ask if I'm a vlogger or a vlogger. Like, just what would be a weird thing I would be doing? Should I say I'm undercover security? No, Disney wouldn't like that, so I won't do that. In Disney jail. Quality control. Testing, yeah, I work for DJI Osmo. Here to make sure no off-duty Disney cast members are drinking out of water fountains or ponds on TikTok. That's my job. Yeah, maybe. I don't know what else you would do at Hollywood Studios than day drink. We haven't done much today. We were gonna wait an hour for Tower of Terror. It was nice to get out and walk around, though. I hope you guys enjoyed walking around. Hope you guys liked that. We're trying to line up. I know Eric's trying to get a Hollywood Studios Park Pass for Monday, so that way, while I'm covering the breakfast, he can live stream it. We're gonna work on that. I know he's still trying. It is windy. It's very windy. I'm pretty cold here right now, actually. It's getting cold.
I mean, you know how fast I had to be running to be talking about FYI, guys.
Is Eric going to make another song soon? We're always working on songs. We're always working on songs. Can't have one every week, right? I think it overdoes it. It overdoes it a bit if you have songs every week. We've been trying to do another Randy Newman. It's been a while, but also the last couple episodes have been so long where I'm not even bothering to make a lot of comedy content for them because they're just so long to begin with. But we'll have a couple of shows that'll be heavy on the songs and comedy before we end for the season. Which will, I'll be honest with you, I think it'll probably be the longest break we've ever taken. I think Indiana Jones will be back, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we still don't have a debut date for Festival of the Lion King, even though they've announced it's coming back, just as a way to kind of quiet people down. I don't even think that'll operate in the weird way for that long, right? I think it'll only be a couple months, I think, before shows come back. I think by the fall or by the end of the year, a couple more shows come back in full. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice thing about them being on YouTube. You come back to them whenever you want, right? It's super easy to do so. And we fully expect you. Well, I don't necessarily expect people to stay up the whole night. This week should be shorter because we won't reread the backstories this week, right? So we will tell you basically go back and watch last week's show if you want the backstories. There's that wind again. Yeah, there's not a good reason to be out, right? It's kind of chilly. The parks are crowded. The sky's not pretty. So I don't even feel like I've really. I miss the other parks so much. Like I've had my fill of these since July. I've been here a lot. I'm ready to go to the other parks again. I'm ready to go to California, and then elsewhere once it's allowed. Which I guess by the sounds of things, I know Paris isn't doing great right now, but I would expect by the end of the year, Paris has their vaccination under control. Be able to go there. I don't know about Asia this year. Unless everyone starts doing the proof of vaccination, maybe, I don't know. Maybe the world gets just tired of not having international travel enough. But Tokyo already said they're carrying on with the Olympics with no foreign travel, so I don't think there's really, after that, there's no real good reason for Tokyo to fight to bring people in. I don't think Axel wants to go back anytime soon. I think it's probably more likely that I'll be there at that point in time. What are we yikesing about? Axel is a bizarre human. I take it you've just not met a lot of Europeans in your time, maybe. People from different places are different. They think we're weird too. Well, you know, my work situation will go back to some semblance of normal as the year goes on, right? It's going to take a while to train people.
Do you need color commentary?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Sure. I've been an annual pass holder since '85.
Thank you.
I know shit. I even work here.
What did you do?
I was reservations
Okay.
for and like when Colorado Springs came open and
Yeah.
Animal Kingdom came open. What do you need to know?
Nothing at the moment, thank you.
She's watching. He's like, his name is Tom. I'm like, okay.
I'm glad she's actually watching. I was worried that she wasn't watching.
Dude, I would bring in like millions of viewers.
Shoot me an email then. She'll know how to get in contact with me.
Girl, I will.
Yeah, keeps things interesting, right? Yes, she did, yes. I was a pass holder for 1 year, a COVID year, and will not again for a long time. I've been a pass holder so long that my first pass, they would glue your photo onto it. That's how old my first ticket is. She was distant, so she also had a mask on the second time. Is Gertie blue? Gertie's kind of green. It's a bluish green. I'll give you that. I think Gertie's green though. Right? Or am I colorblind? It's more green than it's more on the green side of teal though, right? If it is teal, it's definitely with leaning towards green than blue. Yeah, it's more like if you ever look at like a Miami Dolphins jersey, it's there's a teal there, but it's very green. Yeah, I mean, I'm not denying that through the YouTube stream it might look a different color. It's certainly possible. Okay. I don't want to miss dinner. Actually, it just sent me the reminder. I just got the reminder. Put the stand away.
Thank you, Tom.
Have a good one.
You too. And I'll be emailing you.
Thank you.
Big nuts.
I'm used to it. No, you're fine. Have a good one. Whew, I'm freezing now. Well, I think we're going to get to see one more special guest before we end the stream. I'll tell you how. Be any better. Hand in hand. Across this lonely road. Yeah, it's cold. Man, why are they in such a hurry? Is it gonna rain? I think it's gonna rain. They were speeding, man. I know it's 6:33. That's why I'm leaving. Gonna be late for dinner as it is. Slept through the whole stream because of the fatigue of the second dose. Yeah, my parents got their second dose last week. My father apparently got hit hard, and my mother was completely unaffected. So she complained that he was sleeping like for 2 days. Well, we've come full circle, and so our journey must come to an end. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back in some form on Monday, whether I'm alone or with Eric for the breakfast. We'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. It was good to be back. Good to see you guys. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday.